What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to talk about these. Yeah, I'm just going to jump straight to it. These are the official kind of Pixel Buds shipped with the Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL. These are not the like $100, $150 ones. I forget what they are. The cost is specifically for the Bluetooth Pixel Buds. But these are the USB Type-C. See, look. Will my phone focus? It will not. Whatever. USB Type-C headphones. I have had the opportunity to get my hands on them and test these recently, and I have some things to say about them. Along with those, I also got my hands on this. The USB Type-C to headphone jack adapter. Hope you guys can see that. For anyone who wants to know why I would need this when I have Bose headphones that are Bluetooth, the battery life goes from 20 hours to 40 hours when I use wired instead of Bluetooth. So, plus, if the battery dies, I can still use them as a normal pair of wired headphones as long as I have this, since, thank you Apple for starting the no headphone jack trend. And you wonder why I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. They don't actually care about if I hate them or not. They have plenty of users who are sheep and shop their products. For anyone who uses an iPhone, that is not a bash at anyone in particular. I just don't understand why you could continue to buy a product that has been proven to be subpar to the other products on the market, like Android phones. And that's not saying that all Android phones are good. Some Android phones are actually terrible. Anyway, before we get into this, or before we go off topic and start talking about something else, let's just get back on track to these guys. So, again, I have the opportunity to get my hands on these and test them. I mostly tested them today, but I'm not much of an audiophile. There's not much I'd be saying about them anyway, so a couple hours of using them and I basically know all I want to know to talk about. So, let's start with, I guess, design. What is there to talk about? They're a single white cord. There's not much to its design. It has a little remote control on the right one. I think it's the right one. Yeah, the right earbud wire. That little black button. I think it can play and pause, but it can definitely access Google Assistant, and that works. The volume buttons work well, although I wish there was a plus and a minus on them, like some of the Apple wired earbuds that existed so long ago. In terms of the actual earbuds themselves, they're shaped very similar to the earbuds that were shipped as of the iPhone 5, which I actually quite liked, except for they have this little hook to kind of help them stay in your ears, and they actually do work. They work quite well. There's what they look like when they're in your ear. I hope you guys can see that. They are not the most comfortable in the world. They kind of do hurt my ears a little. However, I won't say that is a generic statement for everyone. I am very picky with my earbuds, and it took me the longest time to find something I was comfortable with. Again, we have this generic white wire on the earbud. We have a glossy kind of material. It's definitely hard plastic. It's just glossy versus matte, which is interesting because then on the outside, it's probably not going to focus. Well, can I get it to focus? Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong spot. Can I get it to focus? Maybe if I it doesn't want to focus. Whatever, it wants to focus on my face instead. It's the outside right here has a faintly visible G symbol on it for Google. It's more of a matte material, matte in color and matte material. I want to compare it to the stuff that's on the back of the Pixel 3, but it doesn't feel the same. And yes, I know what that feels like because I take trips down to Best Buy just to hold the phones. So I know what the back of the Pixel 3, the 3 and the 3XL feel like. That's really it. Other than there's USB on the end. They're not going to satisfy an audiophile. definitely not anything drastic in the design department. There's nothing really special about them. The only interesting thing I really have to talk about is its price. Google, what were you thinking? $30 for a pair of these. I mean, I really do love Google, and Google is so woven into the fabric of my everyday life, and I really do love using their services. I mean, and I love their products, obviously, because I have a Pixel 2, I have a Pixel 2 XL, I have these Pixel Buds, and, yeah, I just don't understand why they're kind of thinking like Apple here. Apple is the one that's got this kind of mentality where it's like, okay, so we're going to release this really nice, kind of, really nice looking, kind of okay product, and it supports fast charging, by the way, but to get fast charging, you need to spend like an extra $50 to $100, whatever, on the cable and the wall brick, and it's absurd. $30 for these is not okay. These are not worth $30 by any means. I don't even know what to price them at. I'd say, based on what they feel like, at least less than 20, probably less than 10. But just $30 is, these are not worth $30 by any means. I mostly will never use these. I'll always go for like my Bose headphones. These will always be my default. But if I'm doing something like, I don't know, exercise, like a bike ride, I'll probably wear these. I mean, again, they're not very comfortable, and I'm not sure if the sound leaks or not. I actually haven't had the opportunity to test to see if sound will leak out of them, but I almost will never use these. But I'll keep them anyway because I'll probably find them useful at some point. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about these things because they're kind of a mystery to me. Bundled inside of the Pixel 3 XL, I'd say they're not too bad, because you're basically getting them for free. As their own product, priced at $30? Just, what were you thinking, Google? No, these are so not worth $30. I would never pay $30 for a pair of earbuds of this quality. Never. Not in a million years. Now, I actually don't know what this is priced at, but same thing, I'd pay $0 for this because, like, it's useless. We should have headphone jacks built into our phones. I can't really complain, though, because I bought a phone that doesn't have a headphone jack, so whatevs. Point ultimately is, these are not worth $30. They're only good, in my opinion, when bundled with the Pixel 3 or 3 XL. That is all I have to say on the USB Type-C kind of Pixel Buds. This is like an 8-minute video. Didn't need to be 8 minutes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for future videos or more content coming soon. And peace out. Yo, what's going on, guys?